Good morning. Sunday, December 19th. We're going to look at what is available in Tucson with no specifics. All right. There currently is 1,119 listings in Tucson. We're not taking into consideration Marana or Valley, Green Valley, Cerro Guirita, the Corona, Tucson, Vale, and any of the outskirts. We're just looking at Tucson. Okay, because I want to keep this video short and sweet. As you can see right here, there I have selected no specifics. Okay, so let's talk about budgets. If you're looking right here for something up to 250, because that's the average currently in Tucson, you're going to see that you only have 250 results. Okay, but if we narrow it down to a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, your results go from 250 to 102. Not too many options. If we continue to narrow it down to only single family residences, we go from 102 to 47 homes. And then, as a buyer representative, we always want to give you what you want, exactly what you want. And we strive to give you the best home possible. However, the inventory is very low here in Tucson. A lot of people are moving from other states to Tucson because of the affordability of Arizona, especially because Phoenix is growing a lot and it's not as affordable as Tucson. Also, keeping in mind there is a huge community of cyclists, and then we got the gem show, so there's a lot of opportunity for new businesses in Tucson. So if we continue to nitpick at what is available, you might find that what you want is extremely competitive. So let's just say that you also want at least one car garage. We go down to 8 results. That's kind of rough, because you only have 8 results, and if you don't like any of the 8 homes that you're seeing on the market, you're just going to have to wait. There's one for 240 right here. It doesn't look bad, but again, if you don't like the neighborhood, if you don't want to live in that specific zip code, if you're not into the kitchen, if you're not willing to renovate, if you just don't like it because it has popcorn ceilings, so on and so forth. And we got to see if it is not inside of a adult community, number one, and number two is sometimes some people do not want to have HOA fees. So, or they want like really, really, really cheap HOA fees, but then they say, I don't want to live in an HOA because, they are very picky, and because I don't want to be governed by anybody. So, anyways, there's a couple of listings that would be available. But there's very, very, very low inventory in Tucson. If you are searching for a property, please reach out to me so that I can put you on a search. But this is what is available right now currently. I work in several areas. Obviously, I work in Marana, Sahuarita, Corona, the Tucson, Vale, all the surrounding areas. I can go all the way to Douglas. More than likely, I would probably refer you out in Douglas because I know people that have more expertise. I currently have a couple listings in Maricopa, and I can pick up listings anywhere in Phoenix and the surrounding areas of Phoenix. So I'm very familiar with the market. I lived a couple of years in Mesa. And like I said, right now I'm very familiar with the Maricopa market, which is actually a slower market than Tucson. But typically November, December tend to be the slower months out of the year. And because everybody is too busy shopping for Christmas or traveling or whatever it may be. So anyways, this is a small market report as to what is available in Tucson. Keep an eye out if you actually want to listen more about the statistics in specific zip codes, and reach out, comment if you want a specific subdivision. A lot of people always ask this question and they don't realize that it is very market specific. So I get a lot of people that say, hey, so how is the market? Well, as a lot of you may already know, based on news reports and based on what other agents say. They'll say the market is hot, there is very low inventory, prices are going up, so interest rates are going down, so on and so forth. But if you ask me the specific question, I'm going to ask you, where specifically are you talking about? Because you may be asking for the overall market, meaning that you're talking nationwide. Maybe you're thinking California, maybe you're thinking Nebraska, maybe you're thinking Texas, maybe you're thinking Florida. My expertise is in Arizona, and anytime that I get that question, I'm wondering, okay, what specifically are you talking about? What specific area? There's different areas in both Tucson, there's different areas in Phoenix and stuff like that. And, there's pockets of very expensive homes. And then there's pockets of more affordable homes, so on and so forth. There's a lot of new development in the outskirts of Tucson because it is where it's cheaper and there's more land available to, so it's cheaper to build because there's more land available, so on and so forth. So here is your little market update. Keep an eye out for the following videos of any zip codes. I'm just going to go through from zip code to zip code, just so that you can keep an eye out if you live in any of those zip codes and you want to know what the value of your house is. Like I said, comment and or reach out to me and I can send you a comparable market analysis. It's completely free of cost. It's just for you to be aware of what your home is worth in the event that you want to sell it and you want to sell it to Zillow. What I think Zillow is not purchasing anymore. They're not purchasing in Maricopa. Actually, I think they're not purchasing anymore. But I think Open Door and maybe possibly Purple Bricks and a couple of other iBuyers might be wanting to purchase from you. And there's also the wholesale dealers that market really heavily, that they'll take the property off of your hands, hassle free, no stress. Nobody's going to come into your property and bother you, so on and so forth. But what you got to understand is that typically, a lot of cash buyers, what they're looking for is under market value properties or low competition properties, because they do not want to pay full market value for the property. So keep an eye on that, and we will see you on the next video.